Cookie King Darren Purchase is joining me in the kitchen. What type of cookies are you making me today?
Macadamia chocolate chip cookies. Everyone needs a good cookie recipe in their arsenal, and this one is absolutely bang on.
And this is quite a large quantity type of cookie, right? So there's leftovers?
Yeah, there's a reason for this. We're going to make a batch so that we can roll up this cookie dough, store it in the fridge or the freezer, and then just bake cookies whenever we want.
I like the sound of that. Let's get cracking.
All right, OK. So could you possibly scrape some vanilla bean seeds into here for me, and then chop up some chocolate for our cookies, milk chocolate and dark?
Of course, because one type of chocolate wouldn't be enough.
It's not enough. OK, so I've got my butter into a bowl, and I'm using caster sugar. That's going to make my biscuits nice and crunchy. And I'm also using soft light brown sugar as well, and that's going to help my cookies be chewy in the middle. So crunchy on the outside, chewy in the middle.
Right.
So brown sugar keeps your cookies soft, and then caster sugar makes like a crisp cookie. So we want the best of both worlds, so we're adding both. Also some bicarb of soda. Going to give them a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a bite. And also if you could put a pinch of salt in here.
Can do.
And then I'm going to get to work making this into a smooth paste while you chop up that chocolate, please.
Can do. Now, because we're only going to be making some of the mixture and the rest is going in the freezer, how do we store the rest of the cookie dough? OK,
so when we get to the end of this, we're going to roll all of this into the same size balls. And then you can store them in a plastic container in the freezer for up to 2 months or in the fridge for up to 2 weeks.
OK, so chocolate, how do you want it chopped? Anyway,
so I don't want it really small because I want some chunks in there. I want to be able to, when I bite into my cookie, I want some chunks coming out there. So it doesn't have to be too tiny, just irregular, chunky sized bits of chocolate.
All right, like that.
That's awesome. A couple of those we'll cut down just a little bit.
OK.
But you're almost there. I'm getting a workout here.
Me too. It's chocolate. It's tough work.
Well, you know, we need the reward at the end, don't we?
Sure do. OK, Daz, chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate.
It's a lot of chocolate. This is a big cookie batch, but that's an excellent job. Right now, we're going to add the eggs to my mix. Maybe you could crack them in while I beat them in.
Absolutely.
This is so simple. No lumps. We're just going to add the eggs. I'll try and mix that in before you add the next one.
Yeah. And look, we're giving Daz a big workout here, but of course you could do this in your food processor or your stand mix.
Yeah, and you know, you can get someone else to do this part for you as well.
Yeah, get the kids to do this part.
And then we're almost done. We're going to add plain flour and the chocolate, and we've got some macadamia nuts, which we've just roughly chopped. Once I've got this egg inside, we're going to chuck it all in together at the same time and then bring it together, and that's our cookie dough.
All right, flour goes in.
Great.
Here we go. Raining chocolate.
Awesome. So we've got some really big bits of chocolate in there and some smaller pieces. So you get lots of pockets of melted chocolate when you bring these cookies out of the oven.
This is so naughty, Daz.
I know.
And when it comes to nuts, good old Aussie macadamias, they're like my Achilles heel. I just love them. They're addictive. I think it's because they're quite buttery.
Yeah, I think they're the perfect nut for a cookie. They're absolutely amazing. They give a real great contrast in texture.
And how long are we going to cook them for in the oven?
I reckon these will take, because they haven't been chilled down, probably about 15 or 16 minutes in an oven. But if you're cooking them from the fridge, then just a little bit longer.
All right.
So we're going to roll these into the same size balls, and we'll probably bake 4 of these and then finish off the rest of the rolling.
Too easy.
That scoop looks perfect. You can use that, or you can just use your hands to roll them up.
I love this idea. Look at this.
That is so good. That's very professional.
All right, let's roll these and we'll get them in the oven. They look good.
I know, they smell amazing as well. So just come out of the oven. Now, a little trick. I'm just going to gently press these down Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to set a crust on the outside, but it's going to keep them chewy in the middle. So that's an awesome little trick for you there. You don't want to squash them too much, just give them a gentle press. Now, to finish these cookies, if you could just chop up a few bits of milk and dark chocolate, and we're just going to put them on top and let the residual heat of the cookie melt that chocolate.
I knew you'd put more chocolate in there somewhere.
There's not enough. There's not enough chocolate.
All right, so let's use these little chockies. Cut them a little?
Yeah, I reckon let's cut them into quarters.
Quarters. There you go.
Perfect.
And then you need to wait and resist the temptation of digging in straight away. Because that melted, gooey chocolate on top is worth the wait, right?
It is worth the wait just. I want to dig in now, but yeah, we're going to be good.
Oh, it's starting to melt.
Yeah.
I thought they looked fantastic as is when they came out of the oven. And then you just have to take it just one step further and you can see why, because look at these fantastic cookies. We're going to allow them just to chill for a bit and then we get to have a taste. Whoa, just like that it melts.
It's so good. All right, so a little bit warm. I'll just get this rack up here. We'll put them on the rack.
Yeah.
And we will wait with bated breath for these to cool down.
No, I'm not waiting. Sorry, Daz.
How good are they?
Yeah.
And really simple. This is the best cookie you're ever going to taste.
All right, enough waiting.
Ladies first, after you, go for it.
All right.
Or you've gone for that one. Well, I've got this one with the macadamia poking out the edge. All right, shall we? Oh, no words.
I got some words. Crunchy, chewy, gooey. That is the best cookie you are ever going to have.
Thank you. It's pretty good. Yeah, give them a go.
And we've got some in the freezer. Winning.
Oh.